Hello ladies and gents, video's about Kate, 69 Ford Capri. Been restoring this car for 3 years now, and this video is about the engine going in, and some of the video at the beginning hasn't got any sound, so bear with. Enjoy. Another evening at the office. My mate Foxy helped me strip the prop shaft, all right, to retrieve the perished bush, which is this part here. Okay, so that goes in there. It's perished. So I need to blast this as well. Remove the. It's got some old seeds in it. Someone's been driving it in the field. So yeah, I'm gonna mix a bit of paint. I blasted these and degreased them as best as I can, and I'm gonna paint them with 2K. So wish me luck with mixing paint, guys. I've got this little tiny gun here. I'm gonna paint them black.
Know me yet.
I've just noticed I've got a nice little stash of white brushes. You know what I mean? Can't have enough of them. Also, another one you want to consider is if you're wire brushing panels, is this a straight brush? You can get into tight corners with one of these. Yeah, well, we don't have to do that. So here we are with the panels, the brackets so far. We've just tucked them in place, and we're going to test fit them again and see about putting, because we need to put 6 holes, and 2 of them are captive nuts. It's going to be quite an interesting journey, this one. Got to remove this, see? Got to remove this, which is spot welded, and fit it onto here. Yeah, not over the woods yet. I've just finished spot welding it, and I've got the captive nuts. Yeah, it's not very pretty, and it's hot.
Let's put the gasket on.
Gav and I were going on about bananas.
I like a banana sandwich with white bread and real butter.
And cinnamon.
No.
And honey.
No.
A toasted banana sandwich with butter.
Just a standard Warburton's white bread with real butter and a nice ripe banana.
It's salted butter.
Butter,
Yeah.
course, yeah.
But do you toast the bread?
No. Just have it soft.
What about fried bread, man?
Yeah.
Come on, dude.
That sounds like something Elvis would have eaten.
Yeah. Well, so what? Does that mean it's bad?
It's not bad.
He had loads of chicks, man.
He did have loads of chicks.
Gav's been spending a bit of time locating some new idle solenoids. These were made in West Germany, I believe. And then also the choke mechanisms, right? That's it, yeah. Stick it, just hold it in there with a zip tie.
With a banana.
And they've got these Solex original choke units, but they're a bit broken. Got a lot of updates with Kate. I haven't filmed anything, guys, because I've been getting on with it. So as you can see, the steering wheel's in, facing the right way. We'll put the indicator thing the wrong way around, so it needs to be this side. So this needs to come off again and swap the indicator around. Handbrake's in and working. That's all good. Master cylinder's in. And the brakes are now in as well. Steering rack's in. Cross members in. Steering all works. Brake discs and brake calipers are in. I still need some of the spring clips to go in here to finish off that. There's the engine that needs to be de-dusted. Gav, do you think we could go over these carburetors one of these days to get some bling out of them?
Yeah.
The bell housing needs to come off so I can put this clutch in, which is a racing clutch. In hindsight, this might be a little bit too aggressive for what Kate's going to be doing, but that's what I've got. It's the correct spline. And there's the clutch release bearing, and don't know what that thing's called. There's the sandwich plate.
Oh, can you just show me?
We've been enjoying some nice food from Premier
Put
Cafe.
a sandwich on that plate, it should fall through the hole, dude. What do they call it, a sandwich?
So fucking funny, man. The doors still need doing. What I'm gonna do, guys, is I'm gonna crack on. Oh, look at that badass. Gav, can you operate the handbrake here? Just so they can see some levers moving on Kate. Yeah. And again. Yeah. It's good, yeah? Surely I've forgotten something. Come on, you sucker. Alright, I think I need to take the starter on this one. I want your cheese and I want Louise. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Gavin, shut the fuck up. What the fuck are you singing those weird lyrics for?
Shit! Fuck!
Elton John did his last gig at Glastonbury, man. But apparently...
We've got another one tomorrow.
he's doing it once again. No. Apparently, Lewis Capaldi stole the weekend. No one had a weekend, man. He took it off. You know, dude, we've got some serious corrosion issues. I think, you know that time we opened that hydrochloric?
Yes.
The one that you opened and left open for 4 weeks.
The one that you opened.
It rusted everything, man. Even that lovely new flywheel's freaking rusty. Freaking this and freaking that. So we're having rust issues, man. Well, I think the rust issues are over, but this is the aftermath. Okay, so the engineer that did the balancing a couple of years ago on the crank, the rods, the pistons, the flywheel, the pulley, marked the orientation of these items. So behind of this screw hole, it says 1/4, which I guess that marks, that means the throws of the crank that are connected to number 1 and number 4 cylinders. This is marked 1, 2 and 3. There's no marking for 4, so there's 1, 2, 3. But I'm assuming but it won't go that way. It's going to go that way. On there, like that, yeah? So that means it goes on like that. And if I find marking number 1, which is there, oh, that's good, the freaking screws don't fit. Okay, so that's not right.
You got it?
Yep.
Well, you'll know when you start it up.
Well, it will shake like an old battleship.
Like
It's already leaking oil, man. The freaking engine hasn't done a meter. And then how do you remove it?
Slacken the nut, everything goes slack and pull it out.
Well, can we not do the reverse on it, like? Dude, that thing just goes in there, mate, doesn't it? Yeah? And you, oh, it's actually that way around.
No, you're right first time.
Well, no, because it's got the different sizes.
Yeah, those adjusters do.
Okay. What a fucking bunch of bullshit. What the fuck is all this shit about? In my mind, that's not even fucking long enough. I don't know how this is going to work, but I'm trying to align the friggin' clutch plate. If it's fully in. Yeah, that's fully in, alright. I reckon this. Right, putting that gearbox in, it's got the nose that goes into the crank, and on the same shaft it's got the splines which align with the clutch. See, I've got a feeling that is the better way of aligning this. I'm gonna nip it up now. I'm gonna tighten the bolts, pull it back out again, and hope for the best. Okay. See, that's what I was on about. That was used to locate it to the crank, and that was used to locate the clutch plate and align it to this. That's my understanding. Yeah, that looks pretty freaking sweet. Yeah, that felt pretty good actually. Good. Chaps, just a quick pointer. These are the sandwich plates that go between the bell housing and the engine. Well, one of them is. No, both of them are. What I want to point out is that there's a left hand and a right hand, and you can't just swap them around like this. There's a lip here that's curved in a certain way. I'm glad I paid attention to it because I was about to fit the wrong one, and this is the right one. So if you're building a Pinto engine, left and right hand drive conversions, just bear in mind. Also the bell housings, guys. These things here, they're also left and right hand drive sided, and if you've got the wrong one, you're going to struggle. In fact, you're probably not going to be able to do it. I think it's the position of the starter motor or something along those lines. So just bear that in mind. If you're doing a project, you'll remember, because I just told you. Yeah. I have painted some of the bits here. The engine mounts, the sandwich plate, gearbox support. I'm going to try lowering the complete engine and gearbox into the car, or the car. I also vapor blasted this, which is part of the bell housing. And I'm going to use the gearbox support, which goes under the car, to support the gearbox.
And you don't know me yet. And you don't know me yet.
Oh yes. Whew. Good stuff, man. That's not remotely tight enough. Okay, the gasket is FUBAR. I need 2 of these for Kate's engine, to use the engine hoist to lift her up. These go onto the manifold studs, exhaust and inlet. So you got a good place to hitch it so you can lift the engine, but I've only got one. So I'm going to borrow Big Red's there you go. That's the other one I needed for the exhaust side. No, intake side. Thank you, Big Red. Okay, I'm going to vapor blast these 2, and then I'm going to zinc plate them. There's the gun, right? That's the end of the gun, right? There's the bracket. There we go. There are the parts from the vapor blaster. So now we're going to go and degrease them and zinc them. Okay, and here we go. Are zinc plated now. I'm just going to dry them. And they're ready to put in the engine. Go up a bit more, good. Fucking how the fuck am I gonna do that? Maybe not. See, the angle on this needs to be really steep. Not ideal, is it? Hey? No, mate. Oh shit. Right, I'm gonna have to rethink this. Okay. Because I've got steering on it as well, man. I'm a badass. So you kind of pull and push at the same time. Come on. We got it. Okay. Well, that's interesting. See, I really did someone lowering the engine now. That's someone. There she goes. problem I've got now is I can only go down and then swing it. Ah, it wants to go forward anyway. Right, hold it there for a tick. Oh, Kate, your engine's getting in. What a day! Right, I can't give it more than that because I need to make sure I go on the mount. There we go, did you hear that? That was it sliding into one of the mounts. Let me put a bolt and nut on that. So I can get the engine to settle on her own in there with the gearbox. I'm going to put that on. There we go, guys. Gear lever position. That is bang on the money. Guys, I'm chuffed to bits. That technique with a rope to pull the engine and push the crane gets you sweating, but it worked. It was dodgy as hell, man. This could have been a lot worse. You know what I mean? I say worse. This just went beautifully. Smooth. So, yeah. Kate's engine is in. I'm sort of in mild disbelief. But there you have it. Oh shit. Brake fluid catastrophe, man. I've had a few engine mounts here and I'm kind of looking at, they did come in different lengths. Anyway, I've ordered the right engine mounts, the rubbers. I better go and sort that leak out. Mr. Tony found that Donna had 2-inch engine mount rubbers and the original Fords. That one's already in. We've just vapor blasted it and zinc plated it. That's one. And that's the other. Is it clearing the exhaust?
Well, we need it down a bit now with the engine. I need to push this and just down a bit with the engine.
Okay.
Slowly.
Very slowly.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's dropped a lot, man. Is it touching?
No.
We had a problem with the exhaust fouling the steering column. Oh, Tom, this looks mint, man. Tom, this looks good, doesn't it?
It looks until we lamp it all up.
Do you still think this bracket, the engine bracket's a bit small? Do you think it's going to put stress on that engine mount? Side stress.
No, I think they're right.
Because it's look, the angles are right. Quite
It
steep
looks right,
angles. Yeah, we fixed the brakes. Mr. Tony and I went through the brakes. Well, Mr. Tony kind of pointed out some useful ways of improving the connection of the brake pipes. So we've done that, and most importantly we fitted the clutch cable. this is Donna's clutch cable, which is in awesome condition. So that's connected to the gearbox. Now, not only have we got a full brake pedal, we've got a full clutch pedal. That's clutch, brake, and accelerator. We need to connect the accelerator pedal.
We've nearly got 3 pedals.
The brake fluid's in, and that's full. What was the other thing? Yeah, I think that's it. I think that is it. Okay, so we got clearance now, yeah.
Seems like we've got enough. But same as before, if not more. Yeah. Just need to tighten that one engine back up.
That's fantastic. That is fantastic. Do you want the ratchet one, Tone?
Well, I've got the ratchet one, but you can't really get it in yet.
Ah. Tone, do you want to go and give it some throttle?
That's full throttle.
No, it's not.
That's full throttle. It's full throttle. Now see if you can open it some more.
Yes. So we need a bit of adjustment somehow. How do you do that?
Well, we need the fulcrum changing to shorter. And if you look on that arm,
Oh, this,
shorten
yeah.
the fulcrum.
So you put that a little bit further down.
Yeah, yeah.
How, do you slacken that again? Oh no, it's this thing here, isn't it? It's that screw.
Yeah.
It's an Allen key, Tone.
Yeah, shorten the fulcrum until we get full.
Okie dokie.
That's quite tricky.
Does it feel nice?
Have a feel yourself.
Yeah.
Feels quite nice, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. Whoom, great.
And the kit probably come with an Allen key. Yes.
Has it got? It didn't come with an Allen key, did it?
Yeah, it's got them in there.
Oh, here, man. You got use that one. That one. Yeah. That's the one I was going to pick.
Oh yeah. That's the one. So if we drop that, we can lower the fulcrum.
That's it. Yeah.
This
Do you know the throttle pedal's got a stop on it as well, Tone? So I can adjust the throttle pedal.
and we can adjust that.
Oh yeah, and that'll take some of the slack off, won't it?
Yeah, if it was inside. Got a bit of lock nut there. This is the wrong size. Is it left? Oh, it's every size we need.
No, that's the 10, isn't it? There you go, try the 10.
Try the 10.
That's, oh, there we go, yeah.
We'll just soap after.
Is that throttle fully closed at the minute, Tom?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Obviously it'll probably be open a bit more by the time you
It's opening it now, I could see it opening it.
Yeah, let's do it, show it, just opening it. See what trouble you got now.
Alright. Have you tightened the Allen screw?
I've nipped it.
Okay.
Chinese full.
That's full.
That's full.
That's full as well.
Yeah.
Okay, that.
That's quite nice. I'll
Do it
nip
again? Yeah?
Oh yeah, and I'll nip it.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright.
Yeah.
Is that fully off though?
Yeah.
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 Okie dokie. So I reckon that's a nice linkage.
Quite smooth, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
You know, it'll need this adjusting now.
Number 10 spanner.
Top.
Oh.
You need another one. Do you need another 10?
Oh, yeah, all some grips.
Okay.
Number 10.
Got another 10 there, dude.
Okay, 10 now, it's a smaller one, it's more like this. It's
Okay.
tiny size. Yeah.
So we've got throttle, brakes and clutch. So if the engine starts, we can drive this, except we've got no prop shaft.
No prop shaft, so you won't get very far.
You won't get very far with that prop shaft.
And we need some oil in the gearbox. That'll be. I need to do that sooner rather than later, don't I? Really? Hey?
Yeah. Right, it's important. How's that?
Let's have another go. Check for full throttle. Yeah, and is that full throttle off?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, this is beautiful, man. That's beautiful.
You're gonna cut this and put a electrical fitted crimper on. You know, out your electrical connectors with your crimper tool. Just a bullet off one.
A bullet.
You know,
It doesn't look very pretty though, does it?
well, it stops the cable fraying.
Well, how about we just wind this up in a loop? Like Zorro. Huh?
No, we're never going to need any more cable. So I reckon we cut it there and put a crimper on.
A crimper? So that's just going to look uglier. I don't understand, mate, how that's going to look freaking tidy. Here. Here. No, you're the good cutters, yeah.
Preferably a red one.
What, you're just going to leave a terminal on the wire?
No, just a metal bit of one. Now you've got like the connectors, you know what I mean? So you've got like you have a red connector. Suppose we're using blue.
One of them?
Yeah.
But you get rid of the blue thing?
No, we leave that on.
No, Tom, it's just going to look stupid, man. Just fucking cut the wire, man, alright? Just cut the wire. I'll tell you what, you could use some tape on the wire. Tape it before you cut it. Does that make sense? Put one loop of insulating tape.
You could solder it.
Black tape. Black tape. You got any black tape? And blue tape. Here, Tone. Oh, he's cut it already. Tone, you just went ahead, man. What I was saying is you put this on first and then you tape it.
We do this. Just wanted the blue one, don't we?
No, dude, I don't want that on at all, dude.
Get rid of the plastic. I must have to the metal bit inside. Look, if I can get it on. See how good that's gone in.
We're gonna have to put that out for the vote. Guys, do you like that?
Then we connect that to the coil.
Can you put this in the comment, if you don't mind, what you think of Tony's idea? Because, I mean, to me that just looks rough, man.
Standing knife. Just
okay,
cut the
fair
plastic
enough.
off now. Huh?
It don't look too bad, actually, now.
Huh?
Just looks like a broken stump or something. At least it'll keep the wire from
Yeah, but I
fraying.
want to get the plastic off.
You want to get the plastic off?
Yeah.
Well, why don't you burn it off? Gonna burn it off?
No, I'll just cut that off. I've already shattered it with a thing. I don't want to cut through the thing I've put on, you know what I mean? Get rid of this redness.
Right, we're going to be able to get some fuel through these carbs, Tom.
I don't know, what we got.
We're going to need some different unions, aren't we? Which way does that pull? That way. Yeah, it's right in the way of the fuel line. So, which goes that way. So we could have a fuel line that does. Gonna need to have a look at different fuel lines. No problem. And bring it out the front here, yeah, or rise it up above. Will that look a bit dumb? I'll see what I've got. In fact, I might know what I've got.
We need a new one of these now, don't we?
Well, that's not the right one, Tony. You see what I mean? That.
Yeah, we want one with one on.
Huh?
We want one of these with one on. At the minute, looks in the way of the throttle, eh?
No, but that's what I'm saying. You won't be able to get the fuel hose on it, so that's not the right T-piece.
Yeah, so we want one with one nipple.
Yeah, we need one. Yeah. Let's sort something out.
What's your next thing?
So we've got throttle, clutch, and brakes.
All three pedals go to somewhere.
Wow. Are you happy with the linkage installation?
It does the trick, don't it?
Yeah, it definitely does, yeah.
Tried everything.
I
Right.
don't think it's the most beautiful looking linkage, but it's definitely not the ugliest. And it works very well. Yeah?
It works very well.
Okay, I'm going to wrap this video up. Just to show you the last bits that Tony and I... Now, we did go with Tony's... You know, I think that looks pretty good. So he had something in mind. Thank you, Mr. Tony, for persevering, because that does look... I thought that we were going to have like an electrical terminal there. We had to modify this fuel union a little bit. This is a specific... It looks like a Weber fuel rail, but actually it's a different one, a Delorto one. And we had to bend it a little bit here and file the linkage so it fits nicely around the linkage. So yeah, we're ready for fuel. Well, after I fit a filter king regulator here, even though the washer bottle supposedly goes here. See, the other place I could fit the filter king regulator, the pressure regulator, is here. But then that means we need to come under the carbs with a fuel line and then go back to this side for the fuel. So anyway, details done. We're now working with the radiator, this whole thing here, which is Kate's radiator she came with 3 years ago with that engine. So that's where I am now. I've also ordered an electric fan with a switch and a thermostat in the car. So this thing kind of, you incorporate it in your coolant, and when the coolant reaches a certain temperature, the fan automatically kicks on. It's a 220 watt fan, 12 inch. El cheapo, but I think I might got myself a bargain. We'll have to test it. It's coming from a company called BB Classics. I think I might have ordered an aero vent for them in the past for the Frog Eye V8 Sprite on top of the toilet up there. So I'm looking forward to that arriving. I have also ordered gear oil, 80 weight gear oil for the gearbox. I need to order shock absorbers, and that's the mount, the gearbox mount that's arrived that I need to fit to support the gearbox. The starter motor needs to be cleaned to go on. Tony's also going to bring me a long length of jump lead wire cable, that really thick red jump lead cable, copper. So I want to mount the battery back here, not on the radiator, but back here, and I want to run a positive cable all the way to the starter motor, then to the fuse box, alternator, and whatever else needs to happen. Also, the fuel tank is ready and it needs fitting, which fits back here. And at some point she might want some doors and a boot and a bonnet. So yeah, that's good. I'm chuffed. As I might have said a few times, I am very happy with the progress. And thanks for watching, guys. Do consider supporting our channel by buying a cap or a Rusty Love hoodie. And also we're thinking of doing, because some of you have mentioned you'd like to see, well, one of you actually might have mentioned this, that you want to see a live broadcast of the engine starting in the car. So yeah, we're thinking of doing that. Tony says the only day he can definitely be here would be a Saturday. So it would have to be a Saturday to do a live stream engine start. So yeah, if you guys are hot for that, I'm sure you are, let me know and I'll put a bit more effort into doing that. It'd be nice to do a live stream. We haven't done one for a while. And that's it, guys. Thanks for watching the video. Check out my other videos, because I do have some nice videos, older videos to do with Kate the Frog Eye Healy Sprite, the Transit Van, the Ford Pop, and yeah, thanks for all your comments, guys. The comments that come through YouTube and Facebook, I read them all. Thank you very much for your support. I think that's pretty much it. All the best. Bye.